their pick and roll. So difficult.
A wide open look here for Oladipo. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Well, opponents worry about Oladipo's quickness attacking the basket, which really helps him create good looks from the perimeter.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Şengün. Houston moving the ball around. Oladipo misses. Thompson surveying the floor. Lets the three fly. And it's Durant with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That one on Davis. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Using his vision on the floor, Kyrie sees what's out there and makes a clever pass.
Pass to Durant. And it's off from three-point range. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
Dallas making a switch here. Now here's Thompson. Oladipo outside. Back to Durant. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Thompson for 3. Rockets with the rebound. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
And all that athleticism on display. Love whenever Oladipo puts his head down and just knifes to the rim.
And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here.
Substitution on the court.
Marshall with it. He's picked up by KD. Pass to Washington. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. 1:57 left in the first quarter. Williams with the steal. And Exum with a clear path to the hoop. Here's Gafford. Eason grabs the board.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's Durant. Rebounded by Gafford. Mavericks trailed by 4. It's stolen by Oladipo. Pass to Thompson. Puts up a 3. That shot, no good. So it's the Mavericks now. Outside Williams. .105 left to play in the first. Here's Exum. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Durant with it. Now defended by Exum. And the rejection by Gafford. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. Here's KD. The Rockets with another miss.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Rockets leading by 4. Oladipo outside. Back to KD. Pass to Eason. Knocks down the 3 ball.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Can they get it? Rockets with the rebound.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Thompson outside. And there's the drive. And it's Thompson with the jam.
He just powered that
one. One of the game's top dunkers. And so it's the Houston Rockets in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. Not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good bets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. So RJ, the Rockets last year, they were exactly at 500. 41 up and 41 down.
Still, they missed the play-in by 5 games. In the East, they easily are in. That just tells you how difficult a rebuild in the Western Conference is. And Houston is up against it.
Oladipo for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Oladipo's got the lead up to 10 now for the Rockets.
And the touch Oladipo puts on his shots, so silky. He just glides it in from there.
And Holiday has it in the corner. Here's Adams. Out to Smith. And another shot. And the layup is up and in.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Pass to Gafford. Exum deciding where to go with it. And Adams sends it back. Oladipo with the ball. No one near Smith as he lets it go. No good on the triple. Average trailed by 12. Outside Irving. Screen by Gafford. Second chance effort. Washington. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. He's off on the second. Richard, how do you think the game has changed since you retired?
While the jump shooting teams have had more success, I think the game has changed and it allows for more Europeans. It allows for it to be more of a global game. The less physical, the more inclusive.
And ball goes up and Adams comes down. The anticipation skills, knows where to be to finish that play.
Now, here is Irving. Connects from three-point range. Irving's got 7 points.
Guys, just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Smith for 3. A rebound by Washington. Average trailed by 11. Irving from long range. Missed the shot. He's made 3 and missed 3 from the field. Here's Whitmore. Out to Smith. It's tipped. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Exum. Misses the three. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Houston. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Smith on the wing. From deep. The Mavericks pull it in.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
There's a screen by Washington. In the corner, Irving with it. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Irving's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Mavs. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. For the Rockets. Rockets leading by 8. The drive by Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
And RJ, even without a consistent jumper, Amen Thompson has proven to be a productive player.
And that jumper should develop over time, but he does everything else at a high level. He's extremely versatile, especially on that defensive end, Kevin.
And here's the break. Dallas moving it around. KD looking around. Over Davis. Misses off the right iron. Mavericks trailed by 7. Thompson inside the line. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
A silky smooth jump shooter. Once Thompson senses separation, he's rising without hesitation.
Pass to KD. Durant, the long-range shot finds its mark.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And it's the Rockets with the ball after the Mavericks pick up 3. Pass to Eason. Three-pointer on the way. And Davis pulls it down. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Outside, KD. Over Thompson. Here's Oladipo. Three-pointer. Here's Şengün. Great D that time from Davis. And a close game so far for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets lead by 5. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Mavericks trailed by 5. RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have.
Picked away. Buries the long-range jumper. 10 points for him.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
On its way from Oladipo for 2. Now Eason. The kick out to Oladipo. Just 3 to shoot. From past the arc. There's the triple from Durant.
And defensively, what can you really do against KD right there?
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Pass to Şengün. Fires for 3. And no good that time. Mavericks trailed by 3. And on the way from Irving for 3. Eason grabs the board. Oladipo outside. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Irving. For the tie, Eason grabs the board. Houston leading by 3. Here's Durant. Katie, so efficient in there.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Lively with the screen. Thompson from long range. Rockets on offense. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Back to Thompson. Pass to Şengün. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the... he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
And that's on the bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Davis gets a wide-open look. Dallas, no good that time either. Charity stripe shot. Good. He hits the jump shot.
And that's a nice shot from mid-range there. Smith must continue to knock it down at that level.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Spencer Dinwiddie.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And both free throws good for Whitmore. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Mavericks trailed by 9. Here's Thompson. Misses the layup.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Whitmore. And Davis sends it back.
It's the length of Davis that makes it so hard to shoot over top.
The Mavericks shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First one falls for
Dinwiddie.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And here is Van Vliet. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Tate. Another miss by Houston.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Dinwiddie right side. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
And Cam Whitmore picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
2 minutes.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 7-point differential. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand.
Houston foul.
And Cam Whitmore picks up the foul.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. A minute 50 left here in the third quarter.
Oh, wow. He's yet to score this quarter, and it's not for a lack of trying. They just need him to make something. And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
to the inside. Clock at 6. That one's not going to go. Good D by Thompson. Mavericks trailed by 7. Here's Davis. That one wide left. Van Vliet on the wing. Still yet to score. And he makes that one.
Assisted by Jason.
59 seconds left in the third. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And another difference maker for them has been their opportunistic defense, that they are really piling up the steals in this one.
Rockets leading by 8. Van Vliet attacking. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Van Vliet's got his second basket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Smith right side. Outside, KD. Lets it go from the wing. Rebounded by Gafford.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead. Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Here's KD. 2 points. That one goes. Durant's got 13.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
42.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Rockets on top, up by 10. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Here's Şengün. Pass to Whitmore. Trying to find Van Vliet and gets it to him. Shot clock at 5. Another shot. And KD with the lay-in. KD's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Houston. In the corner, it's Whitmore. Van Vliet outside. From 20 feet out. Chalk up 2 there. Durant's got the lead up to 14 now for the Rockets.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
Irving for 3.
Oh, wow! That is powerful. I'm sorry. It's just so much fun watching AD play that way with that type of power around the rim.
Now, here is Smith. Pass to Durant. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Hits the 3-point bomb.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
To the left wing. The wide open look for Durant. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. KD's got 7 points for the quarter. Thompson outside. Pass to Davis. Second chance shot. Davis using his size.
And Davis has added strength over his career. Really helps him inside.
Now here's Şengün. And a wide open look for Whitmore. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
Another three for Dallas.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
For three, Durant. Mavericks trailed by 10. For the three, Şengün with the rebound. Now here's Durant. To the wing on the left. Pass to Smith. And Vliet on the wing. Out to KD. From downtown. Cans it from downtown. Durant's got 23 points.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
It's stolen by Smith. Count that one from Van Vliet.
The assist.
And that's now 6 points for Fred Van Vliet.
This is something that Goonie does well for his position, connecting on timely passes.
Dallas again missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Durant. And KD throws it down.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
And it's Davis with the jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now here's Durant. Over Thompson. No good off the front eye. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Mavericks. Down by 15. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his third foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Thompson. The Mavericks pull it in. Irving for three. It's rebounded by Şengün. Rockets leading by 15. It's Durant on the wing. Three-pointer. He doesn't hit that one.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Houston.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was. Oh, my goodness, what a play.
Oh, my. And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Thompson outside. Driving the lane. Pass to Eason. Durant in the corner. And then Durant with the jam.
Assist goes to.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Thompson with it. Oladipo, good. And the Rockets lead by 19.
Nimble play there from Oladipo in the paint, navigating around the defense and getting that one to go.
So we see Houston taking the W here. A resounding victory.